abilities by 8%. That's what I'm running on my healer.
Okay.
It's not the best stat, but I got that from a buddy of mine. He's gonna crack me some Julianus later. That works better for magic build. Also, people will ask you what style you prefer, and I strongly recommend this if you're real new to the game and don't know, you can't just automatically think of what each style looks like, which I'm going to tell you, even a professional like me, I can't picture them all, so I use the site to go to ESO Fashion. Look
Yep, I've got that.
Alright, there you go, and so you can figure out what style you like the look of best. Now mind you, if you're looking at it, make sure you switch it over to the level you are. Otherwise, it'll show it at the basic iron stage, the level 1 basic stage.
Okay.
It does change and does look different as it grows. The big changes and notice come whenever you hit your 160, because 160 is where the gear caps.
Right. The old veteran 16 level.
Yes, sir. You're not a noob then, you know a good bit about the game too.
I used to play on PC a long time ago.
Me too. Me too. I miss those days. Back before one Tamriel.
Mm-hmm.
A lot better, a lot easier to deal with. And the only problem was there's a lot more crybabies.
Yeah. Well, you know, that happens in any MMO.
Yeah, unfortunately. Do you have any other questions that you need answered? I've got, like I said, I beta tested this. So
Wow.
I go that far.
Impressive.
Sorry, I'm an Elder Scrolls fan, you know.
Hey,
all the games that you love, you're gonna be all about them.
Yo, this is true, this is true.
I've played every Elder Scroll game on the market, including the cheesy ass one that most people don't even remember, the phone app Oblivion.
Oh, wow.
I go all the way back to the original floppy disk with the hole in the center of it.
Oh dear God! The 3.5, the 3.5 or the 5.8?
Oh no, the big fat black one.
Oh God, the 5.8.
The ones where back in the day you had to actually know how to use the DOS menu in order to work on the computer, or you weren't doing shit. I played the very first Elder Scroll game on the PC and the second one, and I did play, of course. I played all of them, so I had to get an Xbox to play the next one, which was on Xbox, which was Morrowind. Of course, you know, I kind of take a fancy to Morrowind a little bit better because it was less user friendly. You didn't get a little arrow that told you where to go. You got told it's in between these two seas to the northeast. Have fun, find it. That's what you got.
Right.
Made it better because it was less user friendly.
What would be a good fit for a Magicka Templar to run?
Okay, now wait a minute. That's a very broad subject. Now, whenever you're asking that, you think three things, well, four things: magic or stamina, obviously. Which you can answer magic. Now you need to think whether you're going to be a DPS, a tank, or a healer.
Healer.
Then I recommend, wait a minute, again, what level are you?
A 39, just hit 39.
Hang on one second, I'll send you a link to a site that I use for builds.
Okay.
There you go, but I'm running right now Seducer as I posted in the chat, and I'm going to work on Julianus, but builds, I'm not exactly the best person to talk to about that because I will build something that looks totally screwed up, but it works. It works for my style of play. That's why I say builds are a little iffy because I'm running all heavy. Well, except for 2 pieces. I got 1 piece light, 1 piece. And I'm doing that for now until Morrowind launches and they nerf the heavy armor where our rapid mending, which is gonna suck. Live off of that. Also,
Death Note, are you on Discord?
On what?
Are you on Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not on Discord. That app screws my phone up. My phone and that app don't get along.
You want to do me a favor and pop into Lounge?
Let's do build team.
I use a lot of I use a lot of Deltia builds. They've worked so far on every character I've ever played.
Okay, is there any more questions?
I got one actually. So I'm going for a stamina DPS, but I can heal myself. Build. I'm going from mainly kind of a tank build as well, but I gotta do high damage.
Okay, so you're looking to make a DPS tank.
Yes.
Have fun with that.
That is a... Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest with you. It's a fucking pain in the ass to build. First of all, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it.
I didn't even say anything. I knew better.
You will cuss the game 4 ways from Sunday. You will be damn well ready to throw the shit out the window. But if you do it the right way, I've got a buddy who made a DPS tank. Way back in the day, just after beta test was done, he done it with a Templar. And Sucker was a fucking beast. I'll tell you, you're gonna want to run. You're gonna want to hang up any ideas of two-handed weapons. They're not worth it. They're not worth it.
Dual wield.
That's right. Go dual wield on one bar. That's gonna be your go. Call it your go bar, your attack bar. Okay.
Yep.
Put all your highest hits, all your best damage right there. I don't care. It don't matter if it's pretty. It don't matter if anybody else likes it. Because overall, what you're looking at is putting out the most damage possible the quickest. And now, on your back bar, you're going to want to run a sword and board. And you're going to want to have, of course, your... Damn it. Oh, it's been so long since I built a tank. I got to look at stuff now so I can call it right. You're going to want to have your puncture, which which aggroes people, which aggroes the enemy. So that way you're still tanking. You keep everything pissed off at you, and then you switch back over to your attack bar, and you can just lay into them with the other DPSs while they're focused on you. And then as they start to lose aggro, you switch back. And also I recommend, with doing the sword and board, you have your puncture, of course. I will recommend getting the Undaunted passive, Inner Fire, because it's a range taunt that you can use. Make sure they go ahead and focus on you. And I will recommend you keep, see here, what is it here? I'm a Templar too, so let me see here if I can find it here. Sun Shield. There's a morph of it that does morph it to stamina. I can't think right now which one it is. But that one there, I believe, causes it once the shield's timer is up, or the shield is no longer protecting you. It explodes and does damage to the enemy, and you pop that shield again for protection. Added boost for your tanking ability. And of course, I will recommend that you have now mind you, this is for your sword and shield bar. I will recommend that you, let's see here, where is it? You're gonna want Restoring Aura, which you morph into, Repentant. Doesn't cost anything to use Repentance. You can spam the shit all damn day long, never use any magic or stamina. And what it does is it restores your some stamina and health from anything that's killed to you and the group. And with, of course, with the dual wield, you already got probably all that figured out on what you want there.
Yeah.
What are you running? Heavy armor, medium armor, light armor?
Heavy armor.
Alright, I'm gonna recommend that. Now this is me, if I was building it, my advice, the way I would do it. Take 2 pieces, and I say the hands and the belt because they give the lowest amount of protection. Switch them to medium, because in the medium passive, because you are wanting to be a stamina build, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Windwalker gives you reduction cost of stamina abilities per piece of armor. Dexterity increases your crit per armor. You've got here. Yeah, those are the 2 that you're gonna want for your medium armor, and those will help a lot. And with that there, it increases your weapon crit, which is for your dual wield. But then, say you've got on your bar, under dual wield, say you've got flurry on, and you've morphed it to where it gives you health back. Alright, whenever you crit, it'll give you more health than it usually does. So you're going to want to up your crits, up the kickbacks to you. And also, I'm going to suggest something else for you too. It's a suggestion. You don't have to do it, mind you, it's just a suggestion. But it will help you. Go to PvP, get your, just run with some groups until you get level 5 in Assault. Get Vigor. It gives you instant healing for yourself, and it's a stamina-based thing. So then you can save your magic for your Breath of Life, for your oh shit heals, for when you actually need it now.
Yep.
Vigor comes in handy because you're wanting to do a stamina build, and that's all you'll actually really need, unless you just want to get Caltrops, which is an AoE that has an area of effect that has a nice little tick on it, and when you morph it, it can do better. but that's purely up to you.
Right.
I know that whenever I built a tank, I built a sun shield tank, a Templar sun shield tank. I had vigor and I had caltrops because I would tank the bosses and tank whatever and get it right there on me, and I drop caltrops right on top of me. So they're constantly taking damage while it's down. I had vigor to back up in case I had a trash healer running in the group with me that was useless, so I was completely self-sustained. So I didn't have to rely on anybody or anything.
See,
But
that's
I
the kind of
didn't
thing
do-
I'm going for.
Okay, but I did not do dual wield. I did sword and board on both bars.
Yeah, 'cause right now, how I'm running it, all stamina. My race is a red guard and Templar. I'm going
Not a
blue.
bad build. You get some nice kickbacks with that stamina recovery. But minor suggestion here. If you get to a point where you want to try something different, race and still want to be a tank, I strongly recommend you would not, because it's so impractical. But the kickbacks on stamina is like almost 3 times what the red guard gets at max.
Okay.
That's why I recommend it, because if you're going on a stamina build, tanking, a lot of people will argue with me, and I've heard people tell me Khajiits are better. But situational tests that I've done, mind you, I've never tested a Khajiit because I can't play it at or with it. I can't do it. I just cannot do it. One-on-one, 1v1ing tank versus tank, Templar, both Templars, you know, only difference is the race. Red Guard versus Wood Elf, the Wood Elf will win because it has more resources, more kickback, so it can continue longer where the Red Guard wouldn't.
Okay.
But now, I'm not saying that it's a bad build, because I'll admit to you right now, my first tank, my Sun Shield tank, was a Red Guard. Whenever I was just messing around building random things, just to see what works. Now, armor that I would suggest to you is, I strongly suggest for the tank, Juggernaut, 5-piece. See here, 1 second here, maybe it's still linked in this PvP chat where I was at. Nope, it's not still here. Okay. The Juggernaut gives you... Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Okay, good. Alright. Now, mind you, I'm reading this off as if it's for a level 20, okay? So, this is what it is for a level 20. Adds, 1,039 max health. Adds, 1,890 physical resistance. Adds another 1,039 maximum health. And at 5 pieces, when you take damage while under 30% health, heal for 17,640 health. This effect can occur every 1 minute. I recommend that with